Peace, family. Colin Kaepernick's lawyers are planning to file a subpoena against Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence for collusion within the NFL. There are reports that lawyers were willing to request Donald Trump to testify on their behalf. And here's the video so I can continue to my commentary.
Colin Kaepernick's legal team will reportedly seek federal subpoenas in his grievance case against the NFL. According to a report from Yahoo Sports, the goal is to get President Donald Trump, Vice President Mike Pence, and other officials to testify. Sources told Yahoo Kaepernick's lawyers want to dive into the administration's political involvement with the NFL during Kaepernick's free agency and the league's handling of player protests. Kaepernick filed the grievance against the NFL last year. It accuses all 32 teams of colluding to keep him out of the league. He opted out of his contract with the San Francisco 49ers in March 2017 and hasn't played for an NFL team since. Kaepernick was one of the first players to kneel during the national anthem to protest police brutality and racial inequality in the U.S.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Colin Kaepernick's lawyers are, you heard a report, are planning to subpoena 45, your President Donald Trump and your Vice President Mike Pence in colluding, with the NFL. Now, this story is interesting because just last year, Colin Kaepernick didn't get signed in any NFL team whatsoever. So the NFL owners did a secret meeting, a private meeting, agreeing to negotiate not to sign Colin Kaepernick to any NFL team, and they even admitted why, because of the fear of Donald Trump. Now, it's going to hurt. It's going to be effective, and I believe in my heart that the Colin Kaepernick lawyers is going to win this collusion case, simply because all of last year, every NFL team do not want Colin Kaepernick playing in the NFL. And you see a lot of quarterbacks who far more worse than Colin Kaepernick get signed to other teams. And Colin Kaepernick, remember, he took the 49ers to the Super Bowl. And I think 2 years later, he took took the 49ers to the NFC Championship game, almost going back to the Super Bowl. So they can't say that this quarterback isn't good. People going to be saying, well, this quarterback ain't good enough and play. And then, Eric Reed, his former teammate, who also took a knee with Colin Kaepernick, he's also a free agent this year, and yet he's also to be signed with any team. So it put 2 and 2 together that the teams have agreed not to sign Colin Kaepernick because of the protest of the taking a knee. And some people gonna say, well, he's disrespecting the American flag, disrespecting the national anthem, disrespecting the military, which none of those are true in my opinion. But it goes to show that a lot of people who's for freedom, who's for who are patriotic, is thinking that Colin Kaepernick disrespects the military. Now, I really think what will happen is, the question is, ladies and gentlemen, will Donald Trump testify? That's going to be a key. Will he testify? Even though Colin Kaepernick's lawyers, filing issue subpoenas, doesn't mean that the President of the United States will agree to testify against the NFL. Because obviously that's how Trump does. Basically, what will happen is that now we will see what's going to happen, how this story will play out. But more importantly, I think that Colin Kaepernick's lawyers will win this collusion case. And I believe it may not be this year, but I believe either in 2 years now that Colin Kaepernick will probably be back in the NFL if, and only if, one of the owners will take him in. So that's all I have to say about this story. And I will follow me on social media like Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more stories and more news. This is Lions Den, and I'll see you on my next video. Deuces.